Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your girl, Miss Terrell. Thank you so much for stopping by Esteemed Queen and Mentality. Be sure that you like, share, and subscribe down below. Tap that notification bell so that way you get all of the notifications for our latest Tea Talks. So, interesting enough, this topic of Tea Talk actually came about talking with friends, and it's a really interesting topic to talk about. So we're just gonna dive right into it. So, what do you all think about relationship ultimatums? I would love to know what your thoughts are down below. In the meantime, in between time, the scenario that was given to me was pretty much say for instance you have a friend that's dating someone that you've heard stories, tales, whatever the case may be. You have intel on the person that your friend is dating and you don't like them. So you don't want your friend to be associated with this person. Or better yet, you're in a relationship with someone that's friends with another that has intel out there about them that isn't the most positive. The question would be, what would you do? So my friend has said, well, look, would you still hang around that person? Would you deal with that person? And that is a great question to ask. The older I get, the more mature my thinking seems. When it comes down to people feeling like, hey, I know this about this person, or I know this about that person, whatever the case may be. When things like this typically come up, what do people normally go towards first? They go towards exactly what my friend says. Would you deal with this person? This person, I know a lot about this person that you're dating. I don't want you dealing with them. Okay. And then if you flip the script, hey, I'm your friend. I know of the person that you're dating. There's not good intel on them out there. I don't want you dealing with them. Okay, great. Now, most people will say, don't hang around them. Okay, absolutely can understand that. And then the follow-up to that was, okay, well, you trust me, so you shouldn't worry about who it is that I'm around, regardless of what you've heard about them. My turn. So when it came back around to me to explain where I was coming from with the whole entire topic of ultimatums, and especially in relationships, I feel like this. Outside of you being exclusive with one person, you're still an adult. You're still an individual. You're still a being that's able to speak and say for themselves. You don't have to have anyone speak for you. You don't need a representative. You don't even need a dry erase board to say what it is that you need to say. You're going to say it. You're grown, you're mature, you know what you do and do not like. That is the reason why we have parents. Parents show us what it is that we're supposed to explore, to like and dislike. I don't feel past you being potty trained, in between like being potty trained and turning 18, it's anyone else's responsibility to tell you what to do, unless it's your parents or whoever it is your guardian is, whoever it is that can claim you on their taxes. That is who it is that can tell you a direct order and you have to obey, other than God himself. Point blank, period. So knowing that I'm an adult outside of a relationship, and me being in a relationship, and this person is saying, hey, well, I don't want you dealing with this person. Okay, well, that's great. That is your issue. That is your problem. Because how I see it is regardless if it's spoken of that you can trust me or not. First of all, what is understood doesn't need to be explained. I shouldn't have to persuade you to understand that you're in a relationship with me and you should trust me. That should have been done when y'all were courting. That shouldn't be happening just because someone popped up and they're friends with someone else. I definitely understand where, look, you don't have to be around when this person comes about. You know, if this person makes you uncomfortable, if this said subject makes you uncomfortable, absolutely, you don't have to be. And then it's a thing of, okay, well, here's the thing. I don't want you being with that person. Okay, well, or I don't want you dealing with that person. Okay, or if I continue to deal with that person, then what? Well, then we're not going to be together. All right, cool. You need help packing your bags? You want a sandwich on your way out? The bottom line is this. I feel like when we come into relationships, we move so fast these days where we don't allow the universe and life to happen organically, where these situations can arise and we can still handle them mature, but still show some type of unconditional love or notion that just because this person is not in good likes and cahoots with someone else, it doesn't take down your value as a person. Understand that when someone has an issue with someone else, but they tell you, they either want someone to get on their side to strengthen why it is they should feel how they feel, knowing you two are two separate people. If y'all were to be two people of the same, y'all would have been twins. Y'all would have been conjoined at the hip at birth. But guess what? You're not. So at the end of the day, don't straddle the fence. Because let me tell you something. It's going to hurt when you get off. And it's going to be sore. Know which side you want to be on and stay there. But what I don't applaud anyone to ever do is give an ultimatum. Because believe it or not, that is a verbal sign of abuse. Like straight up and down. Straight up and down. That is nothing to play with. Because when there's one ultimatum, there's two. And when there's two, the more ultimatums are thrown out there to you, the more intense they're going to be if people see that you have a door cracked open where you're willing to receive those things. Understand what you stand in. You know, no one should tell you to go across the street if you live on the same side that you're standing on. Like, no one should be able to move you. No one should be able to tear you down or put you in a situation or have you think in a mind frame where you have to sit here and have to analyze what it is someone else is saying over your better judgment. That doesn't even make sense. You feel me? So when it comes down to like people and ultimatums and relationships, you gotta listen. You really have to listen, and you gotta watch energy. Energy moves. You feel me? But you know, like the trees will not blow outside if the wind didn't move them. You know what I'm saying? So you have to really pay attention. So if someone says, you know, look, I really think you should subtract this person out your life or delete this person out your life. Why? And that's not even trying to be combative. It's just a simple feeling being of like, why do you feel like this person has such a strong influence over you that I'm a threat to the fact of this person can come in and just change up your whole entire vibe? Like, what is it about them? Something about y'all two y'all got some type of tie together. Y'all have some type of spiritual tie, because nothing will shake and move someone if they're not scared of it. You see what I'm saying? Like, you wouldn't feel any type of suspense if you living right. You know, people looking over their shoulder like, oh, you walking up on me. You not living right. You sitting out here, don't be friends with them. I heard that she likes to date around. Well, I mean, until she gets a ring on it, she reports to the IRS that she's single. So she has that right. What you mad about? You mad because what you mad about? You mad because she may open and help me explore what's known as my options? That you're not the only one, that we're not married? You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to pay attention to people. When they're real quick to say, yeah, but you're supposed to trust me. I don't mean no harm, but that's a red flag. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really feel like I trust you, why are you giving me ultimatum? Why are you giving ultimatum? No, again, queen and king minded people, we're conscious of where we sit, we stand, we lay in the kingdom mentality. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to someone coming across us where we feel like we have that notion or it gives us that ticket or that right to give someone an ultimatum just so you feel better rather than you feel inferior, check yourself. That's what it all comes down to. Check yourself. Go back into my confidence talk video and just have a real heart-to-heart with yourself. Because no adult should come out here and be able to move someone emotionally to a place where they feel like if they don't give in to the ultimatum, they're without or they're devalued because they didn't do whatever. We don't live in those times no more. Ever since Cardi B has blown up, there has been more vibrator sales that have gone up. Batteries are damn near sold out. People not playing no more. So if you're going to step one foot towards what you want, make sure the foot after that is going to come correct and follow suit. Because I feel like in a healthy relationship, any relationship, it can be a friendship, it can be a relationship with a damn dog for all I care. When it comes down to it, if you want to be appreciated, appreciate yourself first. Would you give yourself an ultimatum that ultimately, you know, down the line, if you didn't think about it before and someone's influencing you now, do you think you're going to regret it, or do you think it will be something that you can spread to your children? So get your life together before you try to go and procreate life. That's a lot of our problem now. It's the fact that we have too many relationship ultimatums, but we don't have enough relationship commitments. We have a lot of people out here procreating, but we don't have enough people committing to being mothers and fathers. We don't have enough people committing to being real brothers and sisters, trying to save one another so that way we can actually elevate to be something. That's the problem. These relationship ultimatums. And if you had an ultimatum on yourself, would you be better or worse? So if you want to be better, why would you go and tell someone else or influence someone else to walk a different path if you don't even know their damn notion? So make sure you like, share, and subscribe down below. Make sure that you hit that notification bell. Go over to esteemedmentality.com. You definitely won't regret it because it's definitely something I want to influence positively with you. And I will see you on our next Tea Talk episode. Kisses. Bye.
The depths of the media sees no evil. Buildings crashing 9/11, no sake for the people. Children take to everything. Others willing to feel anything just to say they were there. Boyfriends, girlfriends, husbands, wives, domestic violence. Do you care? When the curtains close, your head hangs low. You're wishing someone was there. Just turn to me for relief. I know how you feel. I am you. You are me. We share symptoms of the black sheep. Aren't you aware?
This image, I remember howling winds, nights trying to hustle to 10 degrees, ash on my knuckles. Coke in my long john, sipping on the brisk. A tall glass of liquor, please, who get a sip of this? Coke in my long john, slave to the sin. Call me young coke there if the cops try to frisk. I may get a grip, I may get a grip. I may slapping 20s, lots of tails and some shrimp. I used to bump Wayne all day as a pimp, now I'm past Wayne, Drake and going in.